Welcome, welcome, welcome to another exciting episode of Wine Down with Kev. We always like to begin with an attitude of gratitude. So thank you, and you for taking time out of your busy schedule to tune in today. Special thanks to all of you that have gone to the next level. You have already hit that subscribe and notification button. Thank you. And special thanks to my sponsor. You'll see them flashing across the screen in the back. All of my insurance agent audience, whether you're with my company or any other company, big thank you to B File Systems. Click on the link that you see below. Check them out. Thank me later. Now, that being said, today I'm excited to bring to you an amazing guest from the great state of Virginia. She is a phenomenal insurance agent in a few spaces, and I'm happy to call her my friend. Ladies and gentlemen, put your warm Wine Down with Kev hands together, and let's give a wonderful welcome to Stacey Gregory. Hey, Stace, how you doing today?
I'm good, Kev. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. I'm excited to have you as a guest on the podcast. We are going to have a good time. We're going to have a good time. Speaking of having a good time, I saw your post yesterday. I saw you, your husband, and your daughter celebrating a special birthday.
Yeah, she turned 24 yesterday, and she was in
That's
New
a,
York in Harlem doing whatever she does, but she had a great birthday.
that's what I was wondering. I know she lives in New York. I didn't know whether you and hubby came up to spend time with her or she just did her own thing. At 24, we kind of like don't really want to kick it with mom and dad.
No, she had other plans, so we were not invited. And I was very much sad about that, but yeah, she had a good birthday without me.
That's all right. That's one of those things. We want to hold on to them forever like babies, but we're happy when they're happy. And being in Harlem, being in New York, there's no better place in the world. I just finished having a conversation about Harlem. So, Stacy, let's kick this podcast off. Let's talk about you. I gave you kind of a introduction, and I could talk to you without notes based on what I've learned about you over the last year. But I want to defer to you. What is the Stacy Gregory origin story? Where did you grow up? How'd you grow up? And how'd you wind up in the insurance business?
So I grew up in Radford, Virginia, which is a small town in Southwest Virginia, kind of like in the mountains. And I moved to Richmond, Virginia when I graduated high school, and I've been here ever since. My friend Carolyn introduced me to the insurance business because I was working a job that I didn't like, and she introduced me to a great money making opportunity, and I just went for it. So for me, being in insurance allowed me to put my kids on the bus, be home when they got off the bus, and I never missed any activity. And the sweet
Gosh.
part about it, I was also able to contribute to my household income, which I liked a lot because I was no longer asking for money. I always had my own. So that's why I'm in insurance.
Well,
Flexibility and
Sta-
freedom.
I mean, I really like how you frame that the job gave you an opportunity, not a guarantee, to make some money. It
Hmm.
allowed you to be the mom and the wife you wanted to be, to put the kids on the bus, get them off the bus, but you had that flexibility and freedom around it. We don't talk about that enough about the job. And the most magical thing you said to me was that you didn't miss activities. That's everything. That's everything. What was that like? What did I mentioned your daughter already. I know you also have a son. What were some of the activities that your children were into growing up that you was able to attend because you had this career?
So my daughter danced since she was 3. So we danced almost 7 days a week. My son, he did baseball, karate, football, track, AAU teams. We did everything. We traveled. I mean, anything that they wanted to do. One, I had money to do it, and two, I
Yes.
had the time to show up. And insurance allowed me to do all those things. So we did
Oh, you,
anything that they wanted to do. I said, yes, let's try. Let's do it. We're doing it
I,
all the things.
Stace, I love that because these activities, they never get repeated. I can remember when my oldest son was playing some instrument that I can't name, probably in middle school, and he's in the middle, he's playing a wind instrument. I can't hear his instrument from nobody else's. All I remember is I showed up. And that's all it is, because these activities and events, they're never repeated. And thank God for that time when they're young. So, Stace, you pivoted to insurance. Your job that you had before that you didn't like, was it a sales job or a non sales job?
It was a sales job. It was a high pressure sales job. It had me outside door knocking, reporting to this guy that he was so high energy and so high pressure. It was not fun for me at all.
I,
And
I got it.
I wasn't comfortable doing the job. And then insurance came along and it changed everything.
And especially Stace, door knocking is hard for anybody, and door knocking as a woman, that always concerns me a little bit. You know, before my wife, I have five sisters, so my protective nature always kicks in. All right, you're in insurance, you're making money, you're doing what you got to do with the family. How long have you been in the insurance business?
Almost 18 years this August. And it's the only thing I've done in the last 18 years.
I love it. So, Stace, let's fast forward. Let's talk about how much your business has changed in the last year since you've been introduced to AI. Let's start there. Let's talk about the change, how you used to do to run your business and how you run it today.
So last year, this time, I was introduced to this guy named Kevin, and he changed everything about the way I did business. He introduced me to AI. So before we met, Kevin Spain, the man we're talking to today, I was not on social media. I was only posting things about my children, and that's it. I don't know why I was so afraid to be on camera, but I started with AI. I got a VA reception. I mean, a virtual assistant. So now I'm consistently posting 2 and 3 times a day. I'm on all platforms: Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, YouTube, LinkedIn. I've been invited into different spaces where I never thought I would be before, all because of AI. And then I show up in a way on social media that when I go out in my community, people know me before I know them because of the content that I'm putting out there. They say it's helpful, they really like it. So that just encourages me, inspires me to keep going. So it's been game changing. It changed even the way I think about making money, and the possibility is even more now than since I've been introduced to AI.
I love it, Stace. You told me a funny story that even in your own church, that once you posted about the fact that you're doing insurance, people are saying, "Oh, Stacy, I see that you're in the insurance business. Congratulations. When'd you start?" Talk about that experience of people just knowing you but not knowing what you did.
So I've been, like I said, I've been in insurance for many years, and I've had people on Facebook through my posts say, "Oh, congratulations on your new career. This is so exciting." And I'm like, this is not new for me. I'm just telling you about it, but I've been doing this for a long time. So that kind of made me realize that, yeah, people don't know what I do. And there are a lot of people that, because they don't know what I do, I'm not able to help them in a way that they need to be helped. Because I'm someone that you know in your community, you trust them more, and they look out for you in a way that strangers don't. So I felt kind of bad that I was like a secret agent, but now everybody knows what I do.
Ooh, Stace, let's stay with that word secret agent. There's a lot of secret agents out here. We're selling what we sell. That's in the insurance business and other businesses as well. We selling what we sell. We're trying to move our products and services. We're trying to feed our family and attend their activities. And our family and friends are buying products and services from someone else because they don't know. What do you say to those people that are still operating like secret agents? They got a pocket full of business cards, but they're not posting on social media. What do you say to them to get them out of their comfort zone?
I think the one thing that's most for me is that sometimes the people that your community meets, your friends and family, they don't always give them the best options because they don't know them. They have no way. And once they write the policy, they probably will never speak with them again. So you're really giving your family, your community a disservice by not serving them the right way. And then I think that's most important because for me, I want the people that I love the most to have the best of the best and have if I can't help them, I'm going to put them in places where they can be helped. And strangers don't do that for people they don't love. So you're really doing your community a disservice.
Absolutely. So y'all stop being secret agents. get on social media, let folks know what you do. Stacy, I appreciate the compliments that you gave to me, but one of the things that's very admirable about you is that you seek out mentorship. You seek out guidance, not only from me. I'm going to say the name of a couple of other mentors that you've worked with, and I just want you to give some feedback and some commentary about this person. Okay. Lindsay Smith.
She is amazing. She is such a giver and she knows the business of life insurance, not just writing policies, but she knows how to structure your business so that it grows as far as taxes and having a business address versus using your residential address. Like she has changed the way that I have structured my life insurance business. And it's she has a community that has so much respect for her in the way that she's so authentic in her delivery and she is so knowledgeable. So she is one of the life insurance agents that I look up to a lot because she is so knowledgeable and she is proof. Like you hear people say they make money, they're making money, but she's proof that it's being done and it's being done by and it's done and it's not hard to do. You just have to do the things that she suggests that you do, the activity, the one to many, um, be doing webinars, doing emails. Like she set out a plan that if you follow her structure, there's no way you'll fail.
Shout out to Lindsay Smith, a person that you and I can call in common a friend. So, Stacey, we're going to stay on mentors for a moment. Two of the books that I wrote, one is Mentors Matter, the other one is Take the Mentorship Leap. Mentorship is everything. So, one mentor besides me that you work with, you've also followed my AI mentor and recently became a certified AI consultant. So, I'm going to say the name Alicia Little. Your reaction?
So again, Kevin introduced me to AI, and I went to one of his events in New York, and he talked so greatly about what he was doing. I was like, yeah, I need to do that. So shortly after my a visit with him in New York, I started my AI certification program, and it's changed everything. I mean, Alicia Little and her program, it it opens your mind and to I mean it's like you think you know what's possible, but until you would step into the space of AI, you can see and feel it like in real time. You see it being done and you can see starting from zero and going to 100 in a short amount of time. I mean, it's changed everything. I have people now calling me and other agents calling me wanting to know how I do what I'm doing. I feel like I'm giving advice to friends. Stacey, how did you do that? Stacey, how did you do this? And I'm just sharing all the information that I'm getting from this program. And people are so amazed at what I know, and I'm so amazed that I'm sharing it with them. And I feel like, okay, after all this, I'm going to send you my invoice because this was worth a lot of money. But I say that jokingly, but I want them to see the value of what I'm sharing with them, and I can see by the advice that I've given them how they're showing up different on social media. So I look at their posts and I see, oh yeah, that was me. That was my
Yes.
idea. That was all me. So that makes me proud to see that I am making an impact, not just on the life insurance side, but how what I'm sharing with my fellow agents is helping them grow in their spaces as well. So that makes me happy.
And Stacy, the invoices are coming. There's something about the invoice. There's an old saying that says, "When we pay attention," right? If
Yes,
you pay for a nice meal, then you really, really engage and enjoy it. You go to a nice place. If you were, given a chance to fly away to a great vacation, you might find fault in everything at that hotel. The color of the sand, the temperature is all going to be wrong. But when you pay attention, and that goes for mentorship as well. So you make this investment in yourself. It changes tremendously the way you do business, and it's invited you to stages and places that you couldn't imagine. I am the biggest fan of yours. I see you podcasting. I'm seeing you posting, and you said something funny the other day that now when you and your husband have date nights, he asked the question, Do you think they're going to recognize us when he come out? What is that experience going from being a private persona to a public persona now?
But in his mind, he thinks I'm doing commercials and I because I show him what I'm doing. And I think he in my mind, maybe he sees me bigger than I am, but I thought it was funny. He said, "You think people recognize you tonight?" I said, "What do you mean? Because you have all those commercials and stuff out there." And I was like, "Man, don't nobody know me." But people, when I go to networking events, people do see me and they say, "Oh, I love your stories," or "I love your videos." So it does make me happy to it makes me want to keep going and keep getting better and better and better because people are seeing me, and I like that a lot.
I love it. And Stacey, one of the things I admire as well is you're showing up as your authentic self on social media. You're not doing humorous skits. You are using a lot of AI that we're going to talk about. But in watching you, I think one of the posts, one of the videos that you did where you told the story of your mom and what her life insurance meant to you, I think that was a game changer. Can I ask you to share that story of that video and what your mom did and how that impacted how people see you from once you posted it?
Sure. So I did my video because Kevin encouraged me to. When we met, I was at zero. I had no direction. I didn't know where I was going. I just know I needed to go somewhere. But he said, I was telling him about my mom. He said, "That's your story." I said, "What do you mean?" He's like, "As soon as you share your story, you will start to help people. People will see you." And when I did that, people, they saw grief and life insurance differently. Like, my story showed proof that life insurance matters in a way that my daughter's in New York. She's in Harlem. She graduated college in 2024. My mom passed in 2024. But because my mom had life insurance, we've been able to have her be in Harlem, New York, and sustain her while she lives her dreams. Like, that's real. It wasn't $1 million policy. It was a small policy that changed everything. My daughter is still in New York. She's living her dreams. And I was a little bit sad yesterday because not only did I because I wasn't invited to her party, but because I was thinking that my mom would be so proud. Like she would be calling and say, "What's Morgan doing for her birthday today?" And I was thinking to myself, man, I just wish she was here. But she's living her life because of what mom set up, like, because of the things that she thought what she was doing was small and that it wouldn't really matter, but it had so much impact on everything. So I'm so thankful for that.
I love it, Stacey. Thank you for sharing that story. Um, when I talk about life insurance, sometimes I refer to it as love insurance or legacy insurance. So when you think about it, look at it from that lens, your mom was there because her legacy and the love insurance policy she left behind enables your daughter to have this beautiful life. Okay. So let's bridge a little bit from you've gone from a person that was seeking mentorship to now you're going to be the mentee. Um, you've been invited with Lindsay to speak on big stages now. You're in front of big Zoom rooms already. You came on to my call. You spoke to my audience about what you're doing with AI and social media. What does it feel like to graduate from mentee to mentor?
It's unreal because this was not the intent of the mentorship program when I started, and it's just amazing how things have just happening, I guess the way God intended them to. But I'm like, you asked me today if I'm ready. Really, I'm not ready, but I'm showing up because I told my daughter when she was young and in New York, any opportunity that you have, always say yes, no matter what. Just say yes. So because I said that to her, I'm doing that myself. Yeah, a lot of times I'm not ready, but I still show up and see, just show up and see what happens. Just keep moving. So that's what I'm doing. I'm excited. I'm very excited.
So I love it. I think it was Shonda Rhimes who wrote the book, The Year of Saying Yes. Do you feel like this last 12 months has been your year of saying yes?
Yes, I have said yes to so many things. Like, I hear people that are considering joining these different mentorship programs like yours and Lindsay's, and I hear them say, talk about the money. Oh, but I don't really have the money yet. And I'm thinking in the back of my mind, if you don't say yes, you'll never have the money. Like you
Right.
have to say yes so that the money will come. I believe the money is made to be spent. Like
Yes.
look, I spend my money and it always comes back to me tenfold. So when I just want to say to these people, if you don't spend it, you'll never win. Like there will always be a way. The money will always show up. But I haven't said those things out loud to a lot of people because I'm not sure how they will take it. But I want to say it's only a little bit of money. Just imagine the money that you'll make once you finish this program, and then the money that you'll leave on the table because you haven't. So I'm saying if you ever don't question, like I've spent a lot of money this year, a lot of time this year, but I will continue to do that, grow from people that are in places that I want to be because that's the only way. I did it a long time by myself and I stayed stuck for a long time. And because I said yes, because I invested my time and my money into this first program with Kevin, it changed everything. It gave me the courage and the confidence to do the next thing, which was Lindsay. And then the next thing, which was Alicia, consulting program. And then the next thing, Alicia's Power Master Circle program. So I mean, I'm saying yes to all the things because it's only helping me be better.
Stacey, I like to say that proximity to power matters. Whatever you want is very important, whether it's insurance or in another field, is very important to put yourself in environments where people are doing what you want to do. When I gave my AI First Summit event in New York City, you just called, you said, Kevin, I'm coming to volunteer and help. And you helped a lot. And then you also consumed the information in the room. What did that feel like to be around other insurance agents, captive insurance agents, different field with you, but to hear them talk about their businesses, their revenue streams? How did that open your eyes in terms of what's possible?
It was mind blowing to me because I had no, I didn't, I mean, I have car insurance, homeowners insurance, but didn't understand the business of it. And to sit in that room and to hear, you see them, they look like just regular people, but they are making a ton of money. They're doing really great things, but they're just regular people. And I'm in the room with these people and I'm loving it, loving every bit of it. And now when I'm in, like when I'm in spaces and I'm talking to people and they say things like, oh, I'm not there yet, or I don't really have the money yet, I tell them, if we're going to be friends, you got all of my friends are rich. So if you keep saying that, we can't hang
Yes.
out anymore because all of my friends are rich. So I mean, it's like you just have to just do it. There's no yet. It's just right now. You are ready today. Like you just have to do it where you are. Start now. And she's like, really? I said, yes. All of my friends are rich. So if you broken and if you don't want to start yet, we just have to put this on pause until you get to where you need to be because if I'm around you and you talking about lack and not being ready, that's gonna come back on me, and I don't want that energy. So I tell everybody, all of my friends are rich.
Hey, Stace, that's a law of attraction. You are planting that seeds, and when you repeat it and you bring it up the next time and the next time, you are planting rich seeds in your friends and you're watering them. That is powerful. Put some love in the chat if you like that quote. All my friends are rich. That sounds biblical. And I know the Bible, that ain't there, but that is powerful. That might be the most powerful thing I heard today or this week. So, people, when your family and friends start the woe is me, love on them and tell them that all my friends are rich and you, my friend, that means that you are rich too. Change that language, Stace, to the best of my ability. I'm laughing when I say this because I remember saying this to you in New York and what you said to me. I try not to use certain four-letter words, not just only the curse words. I try not to use words like can't. That's a four-letter word I stay away from. I don't like the word diet. That's a four-letter word I stay away from. But that four-letter word rich, oh yeah, you got my attention. That's one I need to use with my family and my friends so often. So, Stace, we've talked about investing in mentorship with people. Let's talk about investing in AI tools. What AI tools are you using now? skip Chat GPT because everybody's using chat. Tell me who you are hanging out with in the AI tool world in addition to Chat GPT. Not being disrespectful of chat, but we want to elevate some people here and take them to the next level.
So I'm using Guac, Grok. It is amazing, amazing. And I told him I have another mentor that I'm working with, and I told her yesterday, don't tell nobody else about this because I don't want everybody to see what we're doing because it is so great. But yeah, I'm telling everybody now. But Guac, that is what I'm using for my content now. I use, of course, Claude, 11 Labs, Open AI, which is chat. I'm using CapCut, Hey Jen. Um, I feel like I'm using all of them. And if there's a, and I guess I'm guilty of, I want to try all the new things. So if there's a new thing, I'm signing up, I'm checking it out. I want to see what it does. I'm looking at all the things. So there's like when people say, well, do I need to get rid of chat and just do Claude? I said, no, you need all the things. You need all of them. You need to even add more to your categories because that's not enough. And they say, I said, it's just $20. Like, come on now. You need
Well,
all the
let's talk
tools.
let's talk about this big expense before we talk about what the tools do. Roughly, is it fair to say that each tool is about $20 a month? Is that fair?
Oh yeah.
All right. So if you're paying for Grok, that's 20. Claude is 20. 11 Labs, who I love, is 20. CapCut is 20. And HeyGen is 20. Hypothetically, let's say that's your 5 tool. That's a whole $100 you spend in a month. You getting a return on that investment from that $100?
Oh yeah, easily. Easily. It's tenfold. And yeah, and in my mind, rich is not just money, like it's giving me more confidence, more knowledge. I'm rich in kindness. I'm learning so much, so much. So I'm not just gaining money in my richness. I'm learning, gaining my health is better, my mind is stronger, everything. When I say rich, I mean rich in all areas of life. So AI and all these tools help you grow. And not only do you grow, you're able to share it. Like I have, like my son, he someone said, hey Stacy, send me Jeremiah's resume. He sent me the resume. To me it looked okay. I put it into Claude. It came back. We made some tweaks to it. And the engineer that I sent it to, she said, I got his email. I sent it to whoever she was sending it to. And by the way, his resume looks great.
Shout out to Claude. Let's talk about Jeremiah for a second and that wonderful university he's attended.
So he is at Howard University, majoring in engineering. He's finishing his first year there. So he's had a great year. And I told him over the summer, you need to learn Claude AI, Claude code. I said, just do it.
So,
So
Stace, the number one field on LinkedIn is AI engineering. Number two is AI consulting, which is what you and I are doing. All right, then shout out to Jeremiah, Howard University, the Bisons. Let's go Bisons. Let's go Howard. Okay, let's go back slower on the tools. I know every tool that you said before the audience. How are you using Grok?
for
Generally,
video, for videos, animated videos.
okay. And animated videos are important because when we're looking at social media, the algorithm wants to see a little activity like TV. No one wants to see a static picture of you or I like this with some words. That doesn't hold attention. Animated videos is everything. Stace,
I
how
didn't
important
know
is that?
that.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. The algorithm decides what they see because they want to keep you watching TV, watching Instagram. They want you on the platform. What keeps you on the platform? Entertaining content. You know, you say you're going to look at your phone because you just need to grab one phone number that you want to text to me. But then an hour later, you're laughing at some Michael Jackson videos because somebody played with their Michael Jackson. Yeah, so the algorithm wants this animation. So you're doing it subconsciously, but that's what's keeping people watching your videos more than 3 seconds. So people that's looking to pick your content up, check out Grok. Claude, how are you using Claude? Let me answer it differently. How should the person that's not up on Claude, how should they use Claude?
I would say if you're using chat today, whatever chat says, copy it and paste it into Claude. Say, hey, Claude, this is what chat said. What do you think? What can you do? Is this good? Can you improve it? And then just put it into Claude to see what it picks up the difference in the outcome. That's what I started to do.
That's my same process. I say it like this. I use chat for ideation to get some ideas. And then I use Claude for implementation because when I'm done with Claude, I have a finished product I can give you. I don't have to create no PDFs or anything. It's presentable, it's branded, it's colored, and it's ready. All right. One of my favorites. Let's talk about 11 Labs. How are you using 11 Labs?
For voiceover. So so most of the time you see my AI content is my voice, but it's not me speaking. It's 11 Labs. It's clone my voice, and you can just type in the words that I wanted to say, and it comes out sounding just like me every time. So that's what I use on 11 Labs for voice.
That's 11 Labs. That's my voice. It's in this tool, not me doing it. And Stacy, how much does that help a person like you? Is it fair to say that if you're not selling, if you're not on stage, are you more of an introvert or an extrovert?
I guess I'm right in the middle. I guess I'm an introvert because I like being at home, and I'm okay if I never go outside, but that's not good for business. But yeah, I guess I was an introvert.
Yeah, I would say the same, and people disagree. And I'm just like you said, I'm perfectly good being at home. What you see on social media is what I'm producing today. Today is content day. I'll do a lot of it, but then tonight when the game comes on, I don't need a lot. I actually got about 11 labs. A lot of insurance agents, captive agents like myself, independent, life, health, Medicare like yourself, aren't doing social media because they don't want to be in front of the camera all the time. Well, what I just heard from you is between Grok doing the content, 11 Labs doing your voice, you don't have to be in front of the camera. You have a virtual assistant, a VA that's taking your ideas and bringing it to the forefront and make it happen. Did I hear that right?
Yes, exactly.
I love it. I love it. CapCut, I think a lot of people are familiar with, but talk to me how you're using CapCut.
I used it a little bit for the automated videos that they have, but I found it very difficult to edit on CapCut. So when I first started, I used CapCut some, but it's not that easy for me to use right now. It's not really for me. There are tools that I find that are much easier for videos.
The beauty of all these tools, Stace, what we're talking about today, if we were to do this against a month from now, we'll be talking about something different because AI, billions with the B of dollars are being invested, and the tools get better all the time. I went from heavy chat to heavy Claude, but then chat upped this game big time last week with 2.0. So it's constant improvement. All right, let's show Hey Jen some love. How are you using Hey Jen?
For video cloning,
Yes. Or just in general, how are you using it?
just for that, really. So just for my videos, for my content, just for
Hmm.
different ideas like videos and content cloning, AI cloning. That's what I'm using it for right now.
Absolutely. Hey Jen is the AI tool that allows you to move in the videos and you're walking and
Yes.
talking to people. Well, you're home, relaxing, but you're in front of people. And as you mentioned with Lindsay, this is what allows you to sell one too many. So, Stace, we're getting ready to start landing the plane. Your life has changed a lot in the last year. You've gone from leading with both Medicare and life insurance. Now you're AI certified within a year. You're going to be coaching. Talk to everybody about the future of Stacey Gregory and what they should expect to hear from you, what they should expect next.
I guess seeing me in more spaces,
Mhm.
seeing me with more knowledge. Um, you'll be seeing me lead a team and helping other agents to do what I'm doing and do it better and be better. I mean, it's almost like I don't really know what my future looks like. I just know it looks and feels good. So whatever God has for me, I'm ready for it. And I'm just riding the wave because I'm just open to receive whatever is available for me.
I love it. Stacey, your energy, your honesty is contagious. So let me add to your answer. Everybody that's in my space, expect to see Stacey coaching with me, leading some things. The beauty of mentoring people is developing other leaders, not gatekeeping, not keeping it all to yourself, but finding other incredible people that can live and tell their truth to help the next people. We're doing this for impact, and this whole thing allows you to have more impact. Also, expect to see Stacey on big stages and big places with Lindsay Smith. If you're following Lindsay, and I'm a big Lindsay fan, also call Lindsay a friend, look for Stacey in spaces with Lindsay and look to get to know her. Follow her everywhere on social. She talked about these tools: Grok, Chat, Claude, 11 Labs, CapCut, Hey Jen. Watch it work. It's really, really hard if you're not in the AI world right now. When we say these names, it's like we're speaking a second language. But when you get involved and you see it and you see someone using it, it is a game changer. And especially if you are a career changer, you're going through it. Maybe you're where Stacey was 20 years ago in a job you don't like, with a boss you don't want to work for, and you want to do something different. Well, the first part of that pivot is learning AI and to rewrite your resume as she did for her son Jeremiah and open some new doors. Believe it or not, people, I've asked this question before, Stacey. People are on LinkedIn, they're submitting their resume. Whenever you do anything on LinkedIn, ask the question, would you like AI to rewrite that? Please say yes.
Yes.
Let this be your year of saying yes. The reason why it's important is because you're thinking pre AI that there's a person on the other end that's going to read it and they're going to see that your GPA, your experience. No, your resume is being read by AI. And if you want it to be picked up, let AI write it. Come in to learn it. So, Stacey, I'm going to ask you to give closing comments. What would you say to the person that's on the fence? They've heard you and I have this AI conversation, this social media conversation, but they're just not sure it's for them. Can you leave us with some encouraging words to speak into that person that is thinking about this journey, but they have a lot of fear? All they've heard is AI is taking away their job and they're not sure if it's for them. Talk to that person, Stacey.
So honestly, this is what I would tell them. I would say this everything is not for everybody. And if you don't feel comfortable with AI, that's fine. But just know that just watch me work because you'll be left behind. You'll wonder how everyone else is moving forward, how they're expanding, how they're growing, how their family dynamic is changing, how they got a new car, how they're buying a new house. Just sit back and watch. You'll see it. AI is the reason why a lot of people will grow, and then you'll just be left behind. That's what I would honestly tell someone. I wouldn't try to convince them. I would just say, just watch me work and see it. See the proof, the social proof that AI works. It does change things. It can change your life too, but you have to be open to it.
Watch me work. Stace, I don't have nothing to add to it or to take away from that. Um, People believe they listen to half of what you really don't listen to anything you say, but they watch what you do. So I think that is a powerful way to close out. Thank you, Stacey. You've been absolutely phenomenal as a guest. Really enjoyed doing this podcast with you, and I will catch up with you soon. Ladies and gentlemen, Stacey Gregory.
Thank you, Kevin. Thank you.